Jim Harvey, president of Opus 111 Group, and this is Your Money Week. Today I want to talk about how the business has changed and give you some perspective about some trades we did yesterday that honestly staggers the mind, the difference between doing the trades yesterday and what it was like in 1983 in Anchorage, Alaska when I got into the business. Back then, when you wanted to buy or sell something, you had to hand write out a ticket. And that process took about 2 minutes to write it out. And then, it was literally, we used to joke about sign here, press hard, because it was triplicate. And you had to pull out the receipt after you hand wrote it. And then you stabbed it on a spike on your desk, and it gave you a really good sense that I had accomplished something today. The biggest risk, of course, was not stabbing your palm on the spike. And then after that, you would pick up the ticket, you would walk down to something called the cage. And the cage was a self-contained locked room with glass. And behind the cage sat our cashier and then also our wire operator. And then you would hand the ticket to the wire operator, and hopefully him or her would then enter it right into the system, keystroke it in. It would be sent to the home office where there was another wire operator who would then print it out, pick up the phone, and call the various desks to do it. If it's a mutual fund trade or a stock trade or a trade on the New York Stock Exchange. And if it was a trade on the New York Stock Exchange, for example, it would have been called down to and I worked for Shearson at the time, Shearson's floor broker, who would then walk over to the specialist and do the trade. That whole process would take another 5 minutes. So to put this in perspective, yesterday in 32 minutes, we rebalanced a whole bunch of different models that we manage for our clients and did 1,192 trades. To give that some perspective, if it took 2 minutes to do every trade, that would have taken literally 40 hours to write up 1,192 tickets by hand. Then to get the actual trades executed would have taken basically another 99 hours, which is another 2.5 weeks. So keeping this in perspective, we were able to do in 32 minutes what would have taken us 2.5 weeks 40 years ago. And I think that's an interesting thing. As a person, as I like to say, more chronologically challenged with some gray hair and gray beard, sometimes we think that world has changed, not for the better. We look back wistfully on other times. But I got to tell you, the fact that we could rebalance all of these trades and do it in 32 minutes instead of it taking 2.5 weeks is a pretty staggering testament to how much technology and communications have improved the efficiency of managing people's money in the market. Anyway, hope that's been interesting to you. I invite you to go to our website at opus111group.com and go to our Learn page, where you will find other video and audio blogs and podcasts that might be of interest. If not, have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon.